You couldn't ask for a better night for competition under the lights out here in Pitkin County, Colorado. Aspen Snowmass plays host to X Games once again here in 2025 as we get set to hand out yet another set of hardware. It's men's ski Knuckle Huck. Welcome in the booth, everyone. I'm Jimmy Colvin, standing alongside X Games gold medalist Tom Wallish. And well, Tom, this one, it's all about expression. It's all about creativity. But when it comes to Knuckle Huck, it's been contested 6 different times here at the X Games on the men's side of things. You've had 5 different winners. The only one who's taken more than 1 gold in this event, Colby Stevenson.
Park City buddy of mine, and there's a reason. Last year he did a nose butter double cork 1440. That's pretty hard to beat. That's a big air trick from just a few years ago, and he's gonna be the guy to watch tonight. He's going so far down the knuckle. Yes, it's creative, but it's also absolutely one of the most technical tricks you can do, and it's that combination that Colby brings that almost makes him unstoppable as the only 2-time winner in this event.
He got the first ever Knuckle Huck gold, and he holds the last one. However, you also have to talk about Alex Hall. He got his win back in Norway in 2020.
And he's got the style where Colby will spin. Alex has been known to spin, but it's gonna be that zero spin, the hand drag, that unique flavor that Alex Hall brings that stands out. Like, you can't watch him ride and not be inspired and not be like, that looks easy, that looks fun. Is he taking a nap? And that's what makes it enjoyable to watch.
Well, you've got Jesper Shatter in the field as well. He took gold in 2023. We'll talk about the rest of the starting lineup here in a minute. Let's check in right now with Kristen Beat.
Thanks, Jimmy. No one has ever medaled in 4 disciplines at one X Games. Alex Hall is looking to become the first, but on his own terms. He told me sometimes in skiing, you ski for the judges. He doesn't want to do that. He said, I'm going with a trick that looks cool to me. I'm going with a trick in Knuckle Huck that I can just trust myself with. So guys, tonight, Alex Hall is skiing for his truest self and nothing else.
Thank you, Kristen. So we talked about a couple of standouts there, of course, with Colby Stevenson and Alex Hall. It's 8 in the field out here. We've got a couple of X Games rookies, 2 of them to be exact. And Daniel Bockers is also making his first appearance here in Knuckle Huck. No stranger to the X Games, but his first time here in Knuckle Huck.
I mean, there's so much to look forward to. Mate's sponsor, so fun to watch. Some new guys like Yuho, like Mikkel, BK, like, there is talent here. There's every Instagram kid that you've ever seen with the best style competing in this event, and this is so fun. The event is just a flow vibe. They are gonna be having a blast, and that's what brings out that creativity and all those technical tricks.
Well, this is how it works here in men's ski Knuckle Huck. This one is a jam session as well. We talked about our 8 athletes. We just ran through them. 20 minutes on the clock. It starts as soon as we send our first athlete, and you see on the graphic there, it's based on overall impression. There's a little bit of criteria involved in there. I'll let you explain that as we go. One big thing to note as we go through this, you will not see any scores. There's no numbers. It's just going to be a live ranking. In the past, it's been a big reveal at the end where they just gave out 8 gold. This year, it's full podium again, and you'll see the names move around without the numbers, but it is live ranking. As we started off with an X Games rookie from Norway, it's Tormod Frostad.
Yeah, and what's so fun about that format, that you can really follow it. You can see the live ranking. All these athletes are going to know what position they are in. And also, Tormod
kind of went all the way to that's what we were talking about, sending it deep. I mean, he got the last bit of transition there.
There's a crater in the landing. Oh man, Tormod starting it off. Just as I got done saying how fun and interesting and creative this event is, it also is an X Games event. So they are trying to go big. They're trying to do difficult tricks.
I mean, Maggie said it earlier. When you're a rookie, you come to this, you've got nothing to lose. So especially when you've got to be the first one to go in your event. He's competing in 3 different events this weekend as well. He's also in slope style and big air, but why not absolutely send it? And he tried just that. He got right back up quickly, though, by the way, so he's not wasting any time getting a ride back up to the top. As we take our first look at Daniel Bocker here. He owns a big air bronze medal, and as I mentioned earlier, this is his first time ever in Knuckle Huck here at the X Games.
And Daniel, this suits his style. The Knuckle Huck is the kind of flavor he's into, and just look at that, the landing, giving us some wiggles, just got the style, making it look fun. And he walked away with a bronze medal last year in big air, but it came down to not him spinning a lot, but him being really creative and stylish, and that's another good example of it. Buttering off the tail, so really spinning early, putting the pressure on those tails, and then double corking out of that. Like, this is his event. The fact that he medaled in big air surprised me more than him coming out and being able to do really well in this event. Like, this is built for him.
That puts him in the top spot for now as we take a look, our first look at Juho Saistamonen. What just happened?
Juho spinning like a mummy in a sarcophagus, absolutely laying that one out. So pre-spinning, spinning that first like 360 and then diving bio and absolutely wrapping up. Watch, gets that safety, pulls it back in toward the tail, the Cindy, and just wrapped up, just spinning, trying to get spinning to get paid. There's the grab, comes around. I mean,
what's the landing? Just, yep, no problem.
I really like the landing. The kids are doing these days, the hands are out, the mitts are off to the side. It looks like they're serving a tray of food at a ritzy dinner.
So he'll jump to the top here as we take a look at another one of our X Games rookies here. This is Norway's Mikkel Rusletto Kalpang.
Oh, Mikkel 360 and then off the noses. So something the judges like that maybe we haven't seen the judges focus on every year, but a lot of years, Henrik Carlo won this event with a focus on the butters, the presses, the pushing, and Mikkel is so good at using those skis. Rather than just spinning, really flexing the tips and tails of your skis and showcasing the whole like ability of the ski.
Here is our first look at Park City, Utah's Alex Hall. He owns a goal in this event from 2020, and Norway puts one down here in his first attempt.
Switch, Polish donut, body slide, penguin slide. I don't know. We're gonna have to ask Alex what he calls that one. Watch this. Goes in backwards, dives onto the back, looks around, hand drags. I mean, what is he doing?
How do you go from sliding off of your back and just basically barrel roll over the knuckle and then flip into that? Let's send it down to Kristen.
Alex, what are you gonna call that one?
I heard Tom Walsh just call it turtle slide, so we'll stick with that.
The turtle slide, Tom, that's what we're going with, Alex Hall.
There you go. You just branded that, the turtle slide. You getting royalties
did
on that?
Did I say turtle? That might have been our live PA announcers. That might have been Pete Artisan calling it that. But either way, that's named after an animal. And Alex already somebody called the Buick grab. He didn't call it that. So it's his way to have us name his tricks for him. I think he appreciates it.
That'll slide him into that #2 spot. So Juho Saistamonen's going to hang on to that top spot for now. Still plenty of time left as we take a look at Matej's sponsor here.
Oh, he's going fast. Hand drags. Oh! Matej's sponsor, hand drag, double cork. He's flying. He just went like 40 miles an hour past our announce booth here. He's just flying through this course. Watch, grabs. The ski tip like catches up, and he's just double corking out of that hand drag. Really hard to describe for those of you at home. You've seen these athletes on the big air jump do double corks and triple corks, but when you don't have the pop in the end of the lip and you're the hand onto the ground or the butter, like there is no good way to set that trick. It's all finesse and just picture perfect practice to get that ability and that technique to be able to do that.
That jumps him up into the medals for now. That puts him in the #3 spot. Taking a look on the right-hand side there. That is the performance from this gentleman last year. This is Sweden's Jesper Shatter.
Yeah, we're gonna see some flipping out of Jesper. That was the front flip, Bronny out there, and he came out, he's done the switch double backflip. He's always double flipping. The most air awareness of almost anyone on the planet.
Look at the speed coming in switch.
Oh! Switch off the noses to switch backflip. So the most counterintuitive weight shifting, momentum changing thing you can do. He presses all the way across that knuckle on the tips and then changes the momentum. Take a look at this. He's on those tips and then gets the body going back. I can't describe to you how hard that is to just get that flex, that momentum. Just a signature Jesper move. If you haven't seen any of his videos, Instagram, YouTube. Look this kid up. He has done the most insane things on rails and jumps that have ever been done in skiing. He is one of a kind.
Just sends that one to the basement, and your bronze medalist from last year jumps up to the top spot here as we are working our way towards 16 minutes. 16 minutes left on the jam session here. But this is the last skier in the runner. We go back up to the top. We talked about up at the top of the show. Two-time gold medalist in this event. It's Colby Stevenson. Look at the style and the steez.
Okay, so Colby last year, he had a bunch of big tricks. And I talked to him earlier. He's saving a couple things. He's going to start smooth, slow, and steezy and build. With this jam format, a lot of these athletes take it into account and take strategy and kind of come up with a plan. Here he's showcasing that real long butter on the lip, on the knuckle, the whole way across, going huge, super smooth, and then maybe we start to see the 9, the 12, the 16, who knows, just keeps building. Really smooth to kick things off, Colby Stevenson.
It's only going to be good enough for 6 as of right now. But again, going back to the point that you just made with that overall impression, I mean, we've said it a couple of times, but the wow factor here, and you're going to get about 5 attempts depending on how the speed of this runs through the 20 minutes. But it's going to come down to, like, you can have some hiccups, but it comes down to about your best 2 or 3, not just one big trick. You got to have a couple. But you talked about Colby Stevenson and that strategy there. Good enough for 6 as of right now. As we get set to go back up to the top of the order here. Or actually, we're moving on to Daniel Bacher. Where's Daniel at? He's sitting there in that number 5 spot. But Jesper Shatter, your bronze medalist from last year, sitting in the top spot. Juho Seistamonen sitting in second, and your 2020 Norway gold medalist in this event, Alex Hall, sitting in bronze. We're under 14 and a half to go. I love the hard hat.
Oh man, is this Man Ram? What is this guy's name? He's got the skate ramp. He's
got the hard hat and the Texas tuxedo going with those overalls. Oh my goodness.
Okay, hand drag into the body slide, corking out there. Just so much fluidity. Love watching Daniel ride, brings that flavor and that style, a little bit of spice to the course. Watch, lays out onto the body there, gets all corked out, skis to the back. Just smooth. Low rotations, that's what's so cool about Knuckle Huck too. You don't have to necessarily do the biggest spin, but anything with that special creativity and flavor can be a 360 or a 540. And this is something you can go try at your home hill. Every hill's got a little roller. It might not be this big, but it's a roller that you can practice this stuff on.
So just under 13 and a half to go here. Juho Seistamonen, oh, he just catches an edge there at the bottom and not able to hang on.
Juho going nose butter double cork in the ski tips, catch up on the very edge of the knuckle. Lucky to ride away. That's just cat-like reflexes to get his feet back under him.
His second appearance in this event, he had to settle for 6 last year. As we take another look at Norway's Mikkel Brusletto Kalpang.
Oh! Going again with that nollie 3 and then into the... Oh, he's got a broken ski. You can see him showing it there. Look, pops off the noses, lands, then on the tails, onto the... It was like multiple presses through the tails. Let's hope his skis are okay. I saw him flexing them out as if maybe he broke the tail of one of those skis. And that's the kind of oomph and pressure they're putting into these skis. They're meant to butter. They're not meant to be forcibly maneuvered like that.
Well, you can see Kristen was chasing him down right there. Hopefully we'll get a report on that as we move deeper into the competition here. Alex Hall sitting in that bronze medal spot here. 12 and a half to go. Sends it all the way to the bottom of the hill for Alex Hall. He owns 2 medals in this event. He's got a gold and a bronze.
And so great to hear Kristen talk to him earlier. I mean, this is for him. Like, this is what he wants to do. This is the flavor he likes. He's spinning out of that switch butter cork, going huge. And while Alex might be known from the general population for the 2160 that he did here at X Games, the first one ever done, he's also the guy that can spin a little bit slower, be really creative, be smooth. And you see Salema there giving it the thumbs up. I mean, that's Alex Hall flavor to the max.
Okay, so he's in third pre-run. Now he jumps up to the top of the leaderboard, so he's going to overtake Jesper Shatter. So Alex Hall puts himself in the top spot. We're under 12 minutes to go, so we're not even at the halfway mark here. Coming in hot, sitting in fourth right now. This is Matej sponsored.
Oh, another double cork from Matej.
Just completely blasted the camera guy with the snow shower in the crowd. Listen to that reaction from all the fans over here to our left.
I mean, this kid is a fan favorite. That is X Games mode, 2 in a row, double corks off the tail.
Look at where he launches.
I mean, it's so far back. He's pressing off the tails all the way at the back, gets that grab, comes around, and that landing, he has this style where his feet are together, but the knees kind of spread. It is unique all to him, and I mean, a fire start to get things going. That was X Games mode for sure.
Well, that was fourth pre-run. That jumped him into the medals. Matej Sponsored finds himself in the silver medal spot, so that bumps Juho out. And now Jesper sitting in that bronze position. But here comes Jesper Shatter with a chance to answer back. Oh!
I mean, these guys are just having fun, and it must be fun for them. They're looking like they're having a blast, but this is scary to see. They're doing the craziest things back to back, and the jam format has us flowing so quickly. Watch this. Big setup, pushes the noses down, looks back for that tail grab, wrapped up. I mean, and there's more. Jesper's got more. He was already in first after that first run. Let's see if that can bump him back up, doing a spin this time where he kind of did that switch backy.
So that's going to keep him at that number 3 position for now. We got Colby Stevenson come up next, but before we see his next run, let's hear from his own mouth what it's like to compete here at X Games.
When I'm dropping in, man, I just want to be chill and trust my skill, trust my preparation, and just have like a good vibe. And that's the same thing when I step up to a tee box to hit a good golf shot. It's just like, I know I'm going to hit it, and I'm not going to think much, and I'm just going to swing slow, quiet the mind, and drop in. You know you got it, and it's going to work out.
Sage advice there for Mr. Stevenson. Went for the steezy run that first go around, got him sitting in 6th place as of right now.
Okay, I mean, I'll tell you what though, I've played a lot of golf with Colby. He is much better on the skis than he is with the driver in his hand. He is an ace out here, scratch on the skis. Maybe not on the course. I mean, this one, so big, off the noses, butter in, nose to nose. So that's double butter, reaches for that mute grab, comes around. I mean, he started things off slow. He was in 6th. He's like, you know what? I'm not comfortable with that. I like to be up in the 1st place position. Let's get it going.
See the nod that he just gave you as he skied on by here. So we're under the halfway point, so that'll jump him up 2 spots. It'll get him knocking on the door. It's not enough to get him in the medals as of right now, but we still go. We got 9 minutes left to go here. So taking a look at our storylines here, yes, Colby Stevenson, the defending gold medalist and the only ever repeat gold medalist in this event. Alex Hall competing in 4 disciplines out here this weekend. And then, of course, we got a couple of X Games rookies, and then Jesper Shatter with his unique tricks. And what in the world is that? The guy in the Texas tuxedo?
That's what I was saying. Yeah, the man ramp guy. I mean, he's got a board out or something.
It looked like a piece of leftover plywood from the ops crew. And here comes Daniel Bacher, and he's just launches up. I don't know what's worse, trying to hold on to that to make sure that the board doesn't flex so somebody can ski off of it, or the fact that he's got no sleeves on and he's just laying in the snow, and it's about 5 degrees out here right now.
I mean, that was fun. And that's like the fun of this event. It's not serious. These guys take it seriously, but it's serious fun. I mean, they're having a blast. That's a huge backflip off that just man-made ramp. He's holding that piece of wood. And you're right.
That was
no
proper.
sleeves,
There was no
problems.
flex. There was no flex. Somebody get that guy a Pacifico right now.
He
You're gonna need it after going shoulders into the snow right there. I dig the hard hat too, but did you see the form? That board barely moved. That was impressive, sir. Did he have gloves on? I don't know. We'll have to take another look at that later.
I think so. Maybe some leather gloves.
Juho sized the boat, and he was sitting in the top 3. He now finds himself in that number 6 position and just sends one all the way to the basement.
Arms in the air. He's going off the tails, pressed out. So there's so many just different names for all these tricks. I don't even know what he wants to call this. It's not a butter. It's really just like a tail wheelie, riding those tails, then pushing them forward. Again, like we saw Jesper do off the tips of his skis, he's going against the momentum and the weight shift. You need to hold it back to then get the body moving forward. I mean, it's defying laws of physics.
That bumped him up one spot. That got him from 6th into that number 5 position. Take another look at Mikkel.
Mikkel BK there just going down on that one. The little tap-tappy and just settling down on the butt.
The Sonic Department of Research and Delicious-ment.
Ever get hit in the face with a snowball, but it's a Sonic strawberry shortcake snowball slush float with sugar crystals, and you're like, dear God, please hit me again? No? That's weird. Discover more drink flavors in the Sonic app.
Do you think we get someone to deliver some Sonic up here to the booth for the final 7 minutes and some change? Do you know some people down there? You got connections.
We gotta have some connections. I'm starving.
Here we go. Alex Hall, he's sitting in the driver's seat right now. Your gold medalist from 2020 in Norway, looking at a potential 2nd gold medal in Knuckle Huck here. Time still left on the clock, going deep into the landing here again.
I mean, just having fun out there. It's so fun to watch Alex ski every discipline. I mean, he can do street style, film in the urban environment, ski in the backcountry, do big air slope and knuckle. He's got it all, and just finesse with those tips. I think he's thinking maybe about rewinding that one and stopping it at switch. Instead, it's this shifty momentum. He ditched the poles for tonight. This is what it's all about.
Coming up on 6.5 minutes left to go here in our jam session. Men's ski Knuckle Huck. Alex Hall, who you just saw in the top spot. Here comes Matej Svancer sitting in a silver medal position. You got last year's gold medalist Colby Steven on the outside looking in.
I mean, he definitely has the high-speed score so far tonight. He's flying into this feature every time. Was there landing left on that one, or did he decide, I don't need it?
Just look at how he winds up to get into this rotation. You kind of lose him from that angle. But right here, just the wind up to get into that spin. And yeah, you called it, just the last little bit of the landing.
I mean, that is gigantic. So now he's done 3 different double cork variations off the knuckle. One with a hand drag forward, one switch, and that one nose butter. I mean, that's outrageous.
Jesper Shatter, he was your bronze medalist last year. Looking at a potential bronze medal for right now.
That's a magician reveal. He literally, everybody down here in the crowd, us looking up in person, dusted the knuckle. It was a complete like hockey stop, threw him sideways, snow, and then just blew through it with a front flip. Watch this. Can't see anything. I don't know where you know where the end of the knuckle is, but that was just out of nowhere. Jesper Shatter has appeared.
Brendan James says that was sick. Yeah, I completely lost him. I just looked up at the monitor and there was just a cloud of dust and he just emerged from the mist. So that's going to keep him in that bronze medal spot as of right now. We're under 5 minutes to go. But here comes your defending gold medalist on the outside looking in, trying to shake up the top 3. It's Colby Stevenson.
Okay. Getting that nose butter and then getting the grab there, going tail grab with that right hand. And you can hear, if you can hear that audio, like this landing is steep, it's a perfect pitch, but they are taking it so far down into the flat and just slapping the ground. Watch that grab. You'll see a lot of these athletes in Knuckle Huck not grab, kind of flexing it out, steezing it out, but to see that crisp cap on the tail grab.
Oh, he's done it. He jumps up into the medals. He overtakes Jesper Shatter. Colby Stevenson now finds himself in the bronze medal position. As we are creeping up on 4 minutes left to go here.
Colby's kind of been working his way up. He started at 6th, then 5th, then 4th, then 3rd. He is trending.
You called it earlier with the strategy. You said, you know what, I'm going to ease my way into this and I'm going to use the building blocks. And here we are with just under 4 minutes to go. He's eased himself in the medals. Can he jump up to the top spot?
He's bringing a 12 next time. I think he can do it.
3:45 to go here. Daniel Blocker, he's sitting in that number 6 spot as of right now. Oh!
Oh,
Did you look at
Daniel.
see how close his helmet was
To the ground.
to the end when he took off on the flats?
I mean, flexing the skis, and where you can do so many variations of butters. Some are quick butter, and then you do a big spin. This is a long, prolonged, I can't believe it's not butter. Henrik Harlow would be proud. Watch.
Look at
the
this.
Whole, I mean, just press the hand, the head.
Right there.
That's almost pretty much the Henrik kid's, like,
That'll make your
Griselda
chiropractor
flip that he
wince.
did. I mean, this is, yeah, I mean, flexed.
What's he going to be on the ranking? I don't move him up 2 spots. It won't put him into the medals. And that's a tough spot to be in because I was just told in my ear that this will be the last round of runs. We'll see if that is actually the case, but that's what I'm being told as of now. As we take another look at you. Oh, nice to What?
So, I don't know if Yuho found out if it's 1970s and we're doing ski ballet or if we're at the 2025 X Games Knuckle Huck, but his skis were crossed. He's spinning around on the knuckle. There's definitely not a name I know of for this. They are completely X'd up, extremely dangerous to cross them up. I mean, you're absolutely crunching your groin, and then he's just spinning a bio out of this?
Look at the landing.
What are they feeding the kids in Finland these days?
I don't know, but I'm also very impressed that you've got a ski ballet and sarcophagus reference here in the last 18, 19 minutes.
Yep.
Gold star for you, sir.
And you see that? Yeah, what? I'm saying the same thing.
That just jumped Colby out.
Oh,
Yuho just jumped
Yuho's
back
on the
up
podium.
Yuho's in the podium for right now.
Oh, Miguel buttering off. And just good to see him back up and riding, vibing with it. So fun. You can see he's got a broken ski. He's very showing it now. The ski is completely snapped in
ghosted
half.
now.
Yeah, we got, that ski's busted. But that's what happens when you're putting these skis through the absolute ringer out here. So much pressure, so much impact, and going that big on this.
So looking up top there, that's a shot of Alex Hall, your current leader. Again, we're being told this is the last round of runs with Yuho Saistamona jumping up into the medals. That bumps Colby Stevenson out, and why that's key, Colby's your defending gold medalist. He's going to get the ski last here. So again, outside of the medals, it'll have to come down to that last run for Colby if it's to happen here tonight. But Alex Hall, as of right now, sitting in that top spot, just waiting to get the all clear here to take his last run. Matej sponsor looking at a silver right now if it holds up. And the ski ballet move, as you called it, from Yuho puts him into the medals for right now.
He's a little far left. Yeah.
It's one of a kind.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. He's good. He's good.
Directing a little bit of traffic up there. Alex is, you know, coordinating. And he's, I mean, sitting in first, what do you do? Do you go for it? He's got 4 potential events this weekend. Are you content? For some reason, I don't think Alex Hall is ever content.
Yeah, I don't think so, not at all. Full send here on this last attempt for Alex Hall.
Oh, switch off, and then the revert back. I mean, putting a staple on it. You see Alex Hall absolutely spinning back, bringing it back to switch there. One of a kind. Butters off, switch right side, brings it back. Holds it, watch this, opens up, stretches, twists the body to get it back under to switch into the bottom. I mean, if he wasn't already in first, that's gonna keep him there. If not, boost him further ahead into the lead.
Well, with 3 left to go here, you got Matej Sponsor, you got Jesper Shatter, and Colby Stevenson. This one's going to be a nail biter coming down to the wire here.
There's still people that can drop, that can win this thing. He just dominated, but there's a lot left and a lot of talent in this field.
Matej Sponsor sitting in that silver medal spot on his last hit.
Oh, and another gigantic double cord going so big. I mean, absolute going the fastest of anybody out here tonight. getting a couple high fives from everybody in the crowd. I mean, the vibe of Knuckle Huck, pushing each other, continuing to try these bigger and bigger tricks, goes switch, gets it going, then finishes that whole thing back to switch. I mean, just ridiculous. I mean, he hasn't done anything but a double cork. He's spun and flipped like 30 times tonight already. He's got to be dizzy.
So he was sitting in the silver medal spot. He got a silver in this event in 2023. We haven't mentioned this yet. He couldn't compete here last year because he had food poisoning, so that took him out of the lineup there. And it looks like that is going to keep him in the silver medal spot here as of now, as we're bringing in Jesper Shatter.
Oh! Double tapping, going huge again. So Jesper started great with that switch backflip, then adding some spins, taps, butters with it, and trying to just continue to push the limits. Sitting down now as he started in such a good spot, but that's a big spin. I mean, hasn't been a lot of crashes tonight. I mean, this is an incredibly hard thing to judge. I don't know how the judges are really taking this all into account when there's so much going on.
So Jesper was in 6th pre-run there with that one again. So your current leader, Alex Hall, is this going to be his 2nd gold, or will it all come down to this last run here? Last skier to go, Colby Stevenson. He's on the outside looking in. It comes down to this last run here in men's ski Knuckle Huck.
Coming in switch, looking for a big rotation. Oh, Colby Stevenson. I mean, we saw another massive switch rotation there. Just wrapping up, maybe looking to go over again and just wrapping up there to the bottom. I mean, just kept getting faster and faster. It's cold out tonight. That was not slowing these guys down. They are on it. Switch, then to the noses, then just corking out to the bottom. I mean, so much fun to watch, so much talent in this field as they're all lining up down here at the bottom. The vibes are good. This event is something you can do at home. Something, maybe you're not doing those tricks, but you can play around with your friends at home and have fun like all these athletes did tonight.
So
What was that screaming thing?
now we play the waiting game, and there you go. Juho Saistamona is going to hang on, and Alex Hall is going to walk out of here with his 2nd ever men's ski Knuckle Huck gold. His first one came in Norway in 2020. He finds another one here in 2025. Let's send it down to Kristen Beat with our winner.
Alex Hall, congratulations. An intentional departure from the spin to win philosophy. Is this gold medal any more meaningful knowing you followed your heart to find it?
Yeah, I didn't really know what I was going to do. We didn't get a ton of practice, so I was kind of just going to figure it out along the way. And I had Hunter Hess up there coaching me, Owen filming me, telling me what to do, keeping me straight. So just had fun out there.
Is that, for you, influencing the success that you found recently, just having fun?
Definitely. Yeah, I think doing it more for yourself, less for the other people's kind of been my strategy the last couple years, and it makes a lot more fun for me.
You have 3 more events on tap this weekend. What happens now?
Ooh, go straight home, try and get some rest, and we got slope in the morning.
But first, enjoy this one and enjoy that gold medal you've worked so hard for and now earned. Congratulations, Alex.
Yeah, just put himself on a very short list of repeat winners in this event. Him and Colby Stevenson now the only 2 to have ever backed up their gold medal performances.
And what a way to start things off. I mean, I think that new flavor he's found where him not trying to impress the judges is how you impress them, because when you ski for yourself and you have his level of talent, creativity, and overall just swag, I mean, it's hard not to win an event like this. He's got so much variety, the big spins, the body slide, the this, that, and the other thing, and he's got everything, the full package.
Well, what's your mindset like? You got one event out of the way.
Yeah.
You're competing in multiple disciplines, and you heard him say in that interview, like, great, this was awesome. Now I got to focus on slopestyle tomorrow, as you see him making his way over towards the awards ceremony. How do you get your mind wrapped around that coming up early tomorrow for slopestyle?
I mean, this is the way to start things off. You get a gold, the pressure is relatively off for some of these other events. I expect him to be in such a good mood, such a good vibe, high energy. That slope tomorrow could go down, street style, big air. Who knows how many gold medals Alex Call could win this weekend at X Games Aspen.
Well, it's you, host Ice Monin, walking away with his first ever X Games medal, taking bronze here tonight. But Matei's sponsor taking home his second silver medal in Knuckle Huck. But it's Alex Hall adding his 12th total X Games medal to his trophy case. That'll be his 6th gold as he claims the victory here tonight in men's ski Knuckle Huck. We've still got plenty more to come here from X Games Aspen 2025 when we return to Aspen Snowmass.